Hi guys, so this is not my usual ASMR whispering type videos today. This is kind of me just talking to you really. The reason why is just because my fan is so loud right now when I record ASMR, so it ain't working. But I actually wanted to I really wanted to show you guys some Halloween stuff I had. The problem was that I told you guys I was going to show it to you when I moved to my new place. So, do you guys ever get where sometimes things just don't go the way you thought it was going to go and life happens? So that happened to me. So basically, it's kind of like a story time here. I did everything kind of backwards when deciding to move and whatnot, and I didn't plan everything correctly, I think. So like, personally, moving sucks, like legit sucks. Like, I hate the application. I hate having to go talk to realtors or the management or whatever, and I had like so many emails I had to keep sending them to show proof of this and that. And then obviously your credit needs to, like, it was a lot. And let me tell you this, my mental health was shit, very shitty. I was like crying a lot. I got into my significant other. Moving is not for the weak, I'm gonna be very honest, because then I have to ask him for all his stuff, and then I'll be like, oh, you don't have this, I need that, I need this, I need that. And like, I'm gonna be honest, the people who we talked to for this apartment that we were looking at, they were telling us something entirely different until we went to talk to the actual people that looked through our application, was saying something entirely different to us. So it was very, very miscommunication here and there. And I'm gonna be honest, it was a relief to know that I didn't get this place, because it was horrible. Like, I hated the whole experience. I hated everything. I just like, I had to get so many boxes. I had to like talk to my family about like, oh, how can you help me with this? Can you like, because we were gonna get a U-Haul for like our stuff and whatnot. And it was just a lot, like money wise, where I basically already had the money and everything was fine. It was just more so like my steps were all backwards, because like I usually am the type of person that planned everything, but it wasn't going right, and it was shitty, and I hated the whole experience. And I was just so happy that we did not get this place, just because of the bad management they had, to be honest. And I should have looked that up first and foremost. It has so many bad reviews about this place, and I'm kind of happy we did not get this. It was a relief. Like, guys, when I tell you, my mental health so bad, like legit bad, like I would be like just miserable and just faking it, but then I went to my family and I talked to them about stuff too. And then my grandfather is literally, my advice man. I always go to him for everything, and so is my grandmother as well. And they were just helping me, like just telling me everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna work out, and if you need like help with getting stuff, just let us know. And very loving, very caring, I'm not saying like my boyfriend wasn't either. It was just, we both have very strong personalities, so sometimes it gets to us. It's like the next day we were like so happy, to be honest. We both agreed that this was a relief for us to not get it. So because we already have the money, what we decided to do now is wait a whole year. So in the beginning of the year, like maybe March, things will work out better, like 10 times better. And I think we're gonna do that, and just kind of like, me wise, I have to work on my credit. Like, I don't want to rely on anybody. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that feel the same way with certain things, but for me, I cannot rely on somebody. I've always been the type to do everything on my own. I do have family, obviously, that help me and stuff like, but like stuff like this, I've always been in a relationship where I've done everything. I paid for everything, and like even my boyfriend was telling me, he's like, you need to stop doing that because it's not just you, it's me. I don't want you to be paying for everything. We'll go halves on everything. And when he told me that, I was happy, but then I was also sad because I realized I've been in so many relationships that I've been so used to just doing everything myself. And when he told me that, I'm like, whoa, this is very different, you know? And I'm not used to that. And I think that just like, it was great to hear, but then I'm like, man, it's hard when you're in certain relationships where you look back kind of like, whoa, why weren't they like, you know, like this? Like, why didn't they all have the same thinking certain things? And I was very grateful for that, you know. So, but like a way, sometimes things just don't happen, and it's okay. It doesn't mean for you to give up or anything. It's just right now is not the time. So when that time does happen for us, then it's gonna happen. And yeah, so I wanted to give you that update about my kind of like my videos, how this is gonna be happening. I am still gonna be living where I am. I hopefully can try to do videos for you guys. It's just very hard when my roommates are so loud. So right now they're on vacation, so kind of have the house to ourselves, and it's super quiet. But yeah, so I'm hopefully to get them out for you guys as much as I can. But for sure next year we are going to move and be better prepared, and hopefully we do find the right place for us. But my advice to you guys, really, if anything happens to you, just don't give up. If it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen, you know? And just keep trying, keep working on yourself. Like I'm just working on myself, pretty much, creating and all that. And yeah, and I'm still gonna do like my shopping here and there, you know? That's never gonna stop me from getting my makeup or my Halloween stuff here. I do want to go to Dollar Tree pretty much to go get Halloween stuff, even though I don't need any, but I still want some. And yeah guys, so that is the updated version of how my videos are gonna be still. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's not my normal ASMR video, it's just because the AC is so loud, so, and I wanted just to talk to you guys, really. But yeah, but I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.